In this video, we will be discussing about what is waste and what are the sources of waste and what are the methods in waste management. We humans depend on our environment to satisfy our endless needs. And during this process, we often generate and produce a lot of things. We buy things like plastics, bottles, and cans. But what exactly we do after using them? Yes, we put them into the trash bin. But how about those leftover foods and vegetables? They also go into our dustbin and considered as our waste. We discard a lot of things like the old newspapers, plastic and cardboard droppings, broken objects, and the likes. But why do we discard and throw away such things after using them? Maybe they can no longer be of any use to us. It's unwanted. Or it's defective or not working. Or maybe the item is old and worthless. Let us remember that any objects which are no longer of any use to us are called waste. Waste can be small as a pen and can be as large as an old car. Why do we need to study about waste? Because if these wastes accumulated are left uncared, this causes serious health hazards. As we all know, plastic degrades very slowly, that's why it is such a big problem. Moreover, many aquatic animals like whales, seals, turtles die every year from plastic bag litter, as they often mistake plastic bags for their food. Similarly, many terrestrial animals like cows, dogs, and even many birds eat plastics from the dumping sites, which eventually leads to their death. And apart from these health hazards, they also add to this different type of pollution like air, water, and soil. Now we will be talking about the sources of waste.
Our household waste that is generated in the day-to-day operation of a household can really stack up if we are not taking action to recycle, repurpose, and dispose of properly. It can be included from lawn clippings to inefficient light bulbs to battery disposal. One of the issues with household waste is that not all of it is waste. As family, we can drastically reduce the amount of stuff which gets thrown away by thinking before tossing something in the garbage. Many communities have recycling programs which accept paper, glass, bottles, cans, and numerous other items which can be broken down and reused. Commercial and industrial waste consists of dry waste generated by businesses, production units, bureaus, and offices. It can contain a wide variety of different materials from plastics, paper, and cardboard to metals, wood, glass, and organic materials, most of which are valuable and exploitable. The use of materials just need to be separated from each other. Since commercial and industrial waste contains diverse materials in a wide-ranging shapes and size, an effective way to process it into material streams for another application is first to shred the waste to the optimal grain size for screening and separation.
Agricultural waste is unwanted or unsaleable materials produced wholly from agricultural operations directly related to the growing of crops or raising of animals for the primary purpose of making a profit or for a livelihood. Fisheries management is the activity of protecting fishery resources so sustainable exploitation is possible, drawing on fisheries science and including the precautionary principle. Modern fisheries management is often referred to as a governmental system of appropriate management rules based on defined objectives and a mix of management means to implement the rules which are put in place by a system of monitoring, control, and surveillance. A popular approach is the ecosystem approach to fisheries management.
Recycling. Recycling is the process of collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be thrown away as trash and turning them into new products. Recycling can benefit your community and the environment. So here are the benefits of recycling. Number 1. It reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills and incinerators. Number 2. Conserves natural resources such as timber, water, and minerals. Number 3. It increases economic security by tapping a domestic source of materials. Number 4. It prevents pollution by reducing the need to collect new raw materials. Number 5. Saves energy. Number 6. It supports American manufacturing and conserves valuable resources. And last, number 7, it helps create jobs in the recycling and manufacturing industries in the United States. Compositing. Compositing is the combination of multiple layers of images or video elements to render a final still or moving image. The combination of layers can be physical or software-based operation. Compositing is often used for 2D content, layering multiple images, and print for still image in advertisements, memes, and other content for print publications. The technique is also used in animation, where parts of characters and backgrounds are layered to make it easier to animate moving parts and eliminate the need to redraw parts that remain unchanged.
Sewage treatment is the process of removing contaminants from municipal wastewater, containing mainly household sewage plus some industrial wastewater. Physical, chemical, and biological processes are used to remove contaminants and produce treated wastewater that is safe enough for release into the environment. Incineration is a waste treatment process that involves the combustion of organic substances contained in waste materials. Incineration and other high-temperature waste treatment systems are described as thermal treatment. Incineration of waste materials converts the waste into ash, flue gas, and heat. The examples of the materials that can be incinerated is plastic, cardboard, wood, rubber, cloth, oil rugs, lab oil filters, paint scrapping, and etc.
The purpose of a landfill is to bury the trash in such a way that it will be isolated from groundwater, will be kept dry, and will not be in contact with air. Under these conditions, trash will not decompose much. A landfill is not like a compost pile where the purpose is to bury trash in such a way that it will decompose quickly. And that will be all for waste management. Thank you so much for watching.